Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital Muse YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. Maxie lashes out at Crimson to Nina over all of Natalia's demands over Blaze's advertising campaign, and she's eager to get this resolved so she can return home to her children. When she notices that Nina is obviously preoccupied, Nina exclaims that she had the nicest afternoon ever. She updates her about her day with Willow and Wiley, adding that although Drew is an incredibly self-centered individual, he was actually kind of nice. If this is the cost of dancing with the devil, then so be it. This is the closest she's been to Willow in a long time. In an effort to encourage Nina to return to her work and go home, Maxie makes every effort. Even though Drew is extremely attractive, Nina acknowledges that she saw a different side of him while he was with Wiley. She mentions his six-pack as well, but Maxie corrects her, pointing her that it's a 12-pack. She also queries Nina about her discussion of Drew's abs in light of her declaration that she would never sleep with him again. When Dex gets at the pool, he offers to assist Joss with cleaning up. He asks how her first day at work went. She reports that in addition to having a wonderful first day, she also had a special guest. If every pool day from now on is as enjoyable as this one, she believes the summer will be enjoyable. Is she ready for dinner? He asks. After taking a shower, she promises to be all his. Drew tells Curtis at his office that there is a possibility he may run for Congress, which could present problems for the upcoming launch of the new wellness business. He claims that Larry McConkey is retiring and that, upon hearing his proposal for an urban regeneration project, he gave his support if McConkey were to run for the seat. Although he hasn't accepted yet, he has been curious about other people's perspectives and has been asking for them. Drew says that although Michael will help out financially and offer assistance when he can, Curtis will need to take leadership of the wellness department. As a friend, Curtis advises Drew that he should run and says he's game. According to Curtis, he is a realist, honest, and knowledgeable about what is and isn't worth fighting for. He thinks the government should include more individuals who are similar to him. Drew replies that it will be announced soon when Curtis asks when. Curtis promises that he and his staff will get things started. When Nina returns to Crimson, she tells Maxie that Willow and Wiley are the reason she had a nice afternoon and that she will never sleep with Drew Kane again. I know that Drew is a snake, she says. Drew appears out of nowhere and asks Nina what on earth is wrong. Maxie laments that she was so near returning to her family. Maxie makes the decision that she doesn't want to be here for whatever reason, and Nina assures her that Natalia's desires will be fulfilled. Nina charges Drew alone with attempting to utilize Crimson for the gain of his other businesses. He reminds her that he controls Crimson and that it's thanks to him that she and Willow are once more close. What is he hoping to gain from this? She reminds him that she helped him with the congressman's little project. He asks what she wants as they quarrel some more, saying that she wants to it obvious that she can't stand him. She closes the doors. He claims that the emotion is shared. So why do I want to do this? She queries. As soon as they reach the floor, they kiss and the clothes fall off. Willow tells Michael about her wonderful day with Drew and Wiley at the Metro Court pool when they go out on a date to the newest, trendy restaurant in town. She does, however, also fully disclose to him that they ran into Nina. She updates him on the situation and mentions that she's had positive contacts with Nina the previous few times she's seen her. Michael won't stop Nina from contacting him, even if he doesn't trust her. Willow gives him thanks. Michael queries her about what has changed and what has made her opinion of Nina change. Willow says Nina has been respecting her boundaries and hasn't been pressuring her for more and more time. It's not just one thing. She acknowledges that Drew is the reason Nina has changed. Joss and Dex arrive together and greet Willow and Michael. Willow is relieved that they are reuniting as they head to their meal. Michael says that they are proceeding cautiously. Joss informs Dex that this is the first time Trina's Aunt Stella has brought them here. Joss says, and to making new memories. He is always open for trying something new. Dex is hoping that they will go on another date. If he plays his cards well, Joss implies that there might be. Joss acknowledges that while it's comfortable and pleasant, it's also strange. She apologizes and acknowledges that she was somewhat harsh with him throughout their breakup. He claims that she had every right to be and that losing her helped him to get his priorities in order. He adds that it's all up to her, that he felt confident enough to ask her out today, and that he never felt that way about himself before. She welcomes him to dump him at that point. Joss expresses her happiness for Dex and remarks that knowing what you want out of life is a unique gift. Dex inquires about her academic progress. She claims that she is now majoring in environmental science and that one day she might be able to save the Earth. She also acknowledges that she might date a police officer. Michael queries how Drew has altered Nina as they return to their table. Willow claims that he has set aside his resentment of her in order to work with her and begin anew, so why can't she follow suit? Willow notices his shock. He asks whether she has forgiven Nina as he tries to process all of this. Willow claims she is prepared to go on. She believes that Drew is making the decision to let go of the past and move on, which is what they should all be doing. In theory, Michael says it's lovely, and he can tell she's happy. Willow states that now that everything is in the open with Nina, and that there are no more secrets, she is content. Kissing, he asks whether it feels better than his. Nothing feels better than that, according to her. Chase and Brooklyn stop visit the Quartermain estate and have a conversation with Tracy. Chase says that Finn needs her assistance. They tell her that Finn drank at the memorial and attempted to cover it up with breath spray after his father passed away. Chase claims that Finn intentionally drinks and doesn't want them to know. Chase lashes out at Finn for making bold claims that he won't be drinking again, even though it's obvious that he was addicted to drugs, rather than alcohol. They acknowledge that Violet, who is spending the night at Maxie's, is causing them concern. According to Tracy, Finn will not take well to attempts to take the little girl away from him because he lives for her. That's where Brooklyn says she enters the picture. Brooklyn informs her that in order to get Finn into rehab, they are going to have Violet stay here for a week. Tracy believes they might have to brace themselves for Finn to let them down. According to her, Finn will only listen to himself if he is suffering from an addiction, regardless of how harmful the voice in his brain may be. She assures them, nevertheless, that she fully supports them in this. After she thanks Chase, they plan to inform Finn the next day. It is simply a matter of hoping that Finn can hear them, explains Tracy. Liz looks at Finn and his female companion at Finn's. Finn queries Liz's purpose for being here. "Oh my God. You're not the wife, are you?" exclaims the blonde. "No, just the ex-girlfriend," responds Liz. Liz proposes that they end the evening. The blonde says her hubby has moved on and won't be bossed around. When Liz asks what her name is, she replies, "Barb." Liz advises Barb to return home and get some rest. She tells Liz she has some nerve and responds, "Fine." Finn informs Liz that she doesn't live with her and that she has no right to condemn him once Barb goes. Liz gets to evaluate him as she claims he's inebriated and flirting with an unknown woman. Finn inquires about her whereabouts and charges her with abandoning him due to his imperfections, claiming she can't tolerate being in his presence while he is in mourning. He claims it's true despite her disbelief, so he found someone who could be with him. Liz insists she hasn't broken up with him, and he would know that's bullshit if he wasn't intoxicated. She begs him to let her know that Violet isn't here after he acknowledges that she's right. Liz adds she can't be so confident of that these days, even if he insists he wouldn't do anything with her here. Finn tears, saying he needs to explain that he hates himself and what he said to her, and that he is sorry. She claims that even though they are done, and she can't do this to her children or herself, she wants him to get help. He holds her hand as she turns to go, saying he only wants to chat to her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel And don't miss any update.